Art Life All Day. What's up, everybody? This is DTM Delta Tango Mike. I'm just sitting here in amazement because in the Discord, and you're welcome to join the Discord, come and hang out. In the Discord, we got some amazing Illustrator Kung Fu happening. So if you want to uh, learn and enjoy the creative arts and learn more about workflows, then you need to join us in the Discord. Jimmy Flame just went off on everybody. Big ups to everybody already hanging out and joining us on the Discord. We got Chaos Cartoons, Bree, Triple X, Jimmy Flame, Odari, and myself. Out here on Behance, we got all you cool folks. Elisandra, welcome. D78's in the house. And of course, Axel. What's up, Axel? How y'all? He says. Yeah, we're gonna be drawing with some Adobe Illustrator. I will be on Illustrator on the iPad. Jimmy Flame is gonna be on Illustrator on the desktop, and this guy has skills. So before we keep on going, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into our share screen. There it is. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. I been having a good time streaming and hanging out, and it's been cool to see you joining us. And I know that you had took off to make music. Still making music.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Tons of music. I've released a bunch of stuff since I last saw you. Kind of went down that wormhole. Didn't
Uh
draw
huh.
very much, but then just recently dove right on back in head first. So
Okay,
it's great to
cool.
be back.
Nice, nice, and yeah, it's great to have you and see you. I am adding my video here for just so that people can see me. At least they know I am a real person. I'm a real person. And Jimmy Flame is joining us, sharing his screen. So that was a neat trick that you showed us in the Discord before we went live. I want to see that again because that's something that you can already do in Fresco. At least for
Okay.
the line part. I didn't know about the other part where you filled it in with color. And so that's a neat trick also. And while we're talking about and right before you show us, I think you are you using like the blob tool or the a brush?
Just using a regular vector brush, just just a
Mm-hmm.
generic brush,
Mm-hmm.
9-point pressure sensitive with the 9-point variation, so it's kind of like a pen,
Uh-huh.
just for the line work. And I'm purposely drawing a cross, like basically making a cross pattern on every stroke that I make,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll all make sense once I dive in to show you
Okay. All right. So
why I
we'll
do that.
yeah, yeah. All right. Well, then, when you're ready to do that, I want you to jump in and explain it. Big ups to Odari and joining us on the Behance. Taum, what's up? What's up? Thank you for stopping through. If any of you missed my earlier stream with my grandson, you want to go check that out because he's super cool. And we were drawing up some Pokemons. Okay, so here's the project that I'm working on, and I'm explaining a little bit about it. I'm working on a series of images that are going to be the part of the background for this mobile game called Art Life the Game. And so I already have some cities. I call them boroughs. So Art Life City, I think that's what I call it. I forgot what I even called it. Where's the name? I think it's around here somewhere. I forget. I make up names and then I forget what they are. I guess it's Art Life City. I'm not sure. We'll figure this out later. In any case, this is the pencil burrow. There goes the spray can burrow, the ink pen burrow, and so each block or burrow has a different theme. That's the sketchbook burrow. And so my character and the character that you would play in the game goes through different burrows on their way to um, art life celebrity or something like that. Right? I'm still figuring out these little extras. In any case, as an artist, go through the different burrows and level up each step of the way until you end in a quill. And so I need to add the quills. I think that's it. There's the one. There it is. So this is how many guys got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I should have 12. And so I'm still coming out with more burrows. And so there's the canvas burrow. It says city, but I kept changing it up, or block. This is the brushes burrow, tablets burrow, digital pen or stylus burrow. I have a lot all the names right here. So these are some of the projects that I'm working on right now. I hop around the different projects that I'm working on constantly just because I want to keep it interesting. Every day, every week, I want to keep it interesting. And it looks like Jimmy Flames is working on a character. Character looks mad.
Right.
All of your characters look intense, man.
I wanted to do something that had enough lines in it so I could kind of talk my way through this little demo.
Okay, okay. Well, there you go. Nice, nice. Right now, I'm looking at my Illustrator on the iPad. It's a whole lot of lines. This is crazy. Let me see where we at. There we go. Those are the lines for that. Let me see. Here, no. Turning layers off and on. There it is, the foreground. I did name it the foreground. There we go. Clue. That was a clue I left for myself. Boom. And I am also using a brush, but I am using the blob brush in Adobe Illustrator on the iPad. As you can see, my blob brush is selected. My settings for the blob brush are no tapers. Pressure sensitivity is on. And I don't know if I really like that because here I think I was using the pen tool. So let's go back to the pen tool and take a look at what I got going on. As a matter of fact, let's just select different areas. Yes, I think I was just using the pen tool. That looks like a path and a 6-point path. And I think that's it. That is it. That's how we're gonna do this. This is how we do it. Pen tool. I've been jumping around different brushes, Jimmy Flame. The last week or two, I talked about brushes on Illustrator on Friday, and then yesterday I was live with Val talking about brushes in Adobe Illustrator on the iPad. So I'm mixed up right now. That's how it works sometimes. There we go. Let's change it to number 2. Let's change it to number 4. Nope. There you go. Oh, I need not like that. Let's go 4. There we go. Let's do a 4. I think I'm cool with that. Boom. There it is. Maybe. No. What number is that? That's a 2. So we're gonna go with 2. Make it a 2. There we go. Bam. Sometimes I do like the pen tool, and I want to keep the ends of my path as I want them rounded. It has this kind of like a drawing style to it. And what Jimmy Flame is doing, he's using the blob brush, and you got the settings to end on a taper, using one of the art brushes. Looks like, and in a taper like that. Taum, what's up? What's up? I'm loving these live streams. Odari, are you working on anything? There you go, Odari. People miss you already. Yeah, so there it is. That's one building. I got a building done. We're going to stick around for an hour today. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions on Illustrator or illustrations, let us know. We're always open to discussing the creative process. And right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that layer. I have my this is the selection tool. Click on that scissors on the right. Copy. Click that copy icon, and then make a new layer. Then back to the scissors and paste. Let me go ahead and lock that foreground layer. I can move like this. Bam. And so now I just got to make adjustments, change what this building looks like without having to redraw everything. Sometimes you want to redraw parts, but sometimes you just quickly want to make a shortcut here. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that'd be nice if they were crooked. I hadn't thought about that. Okay. Let me see what happened here. This is Oh, that's not too bad. I kind of like that. Here you go. There's another anchor point, and this is why I like using the pen tool, because sometimes you just use the pen tool to drop in your anchor points, and bam. Yeah. Why do you like the brush tool, Jimmy Flame? What is it about it?
I like its responsiveness. It kind of, to me, it responds like a pen on any other app I would use to draw.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and quick, and it's really responsive with the digital pen that I use.
Mm.
It just feels really natural.
And do you have a particular type of pen that you use?
So I actually watched your stream the other day on creating pens in Illustrator.
Oh, creating brushes. Uh huh. Uh
Yeah,
huh.
so I started messing with that, but I'm still like in terms of like my go-to brush, I just start from scratch every time because my settings are real simple. I just click on this little brush icon over here and then set my size to, I usually do about a 9 point,
Okay.
pressure sensitive, and then variation of 9 points, like the full gamut.
Okay.
And that's what I use just for my straight up, just basic line work. Get the
Okay.
line work going,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just chopped it up a little bit here so to make the lines more crisp. If you could see, like down
Oh
here where
yeah,
this
there you go.
little sharp point is, it's a little
Uh,
thing I did with that. So I kind of use a rounded brush, but I'm not worried. But I overlap all my lines so I can come in and just basically cut them to make them as sharp as I want. And now I'm at the point where I'm doing color, and a really quick way to get your initial color scheme going is make sure that your stroke is on transparent. And then I basically created a new layer of
mm-hmm.
the same ink pattern, just made a copy of it, and then I locked the top ink layer. And now I'm going to go and just in the unlocked layer, whoops, make sure I choose it. In the unlocked layer copy, I'm just going to throw just a dummy color over top of it, something that distinguishes it from the background.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
here
then
goes
just,
the magic. Here goes the magic. Let's
yep,
see.
some ninja stuff right here. And then I want to arrange it. I want to send the color all the way to the back. And then I
Uh huh.
click off, and just to make sure nothing got grouped, because you know, Illustrator is sometimes it'll group stuff,
Mm-hmm.
even though you don't necessarily want it to. And then, so I'm going to come back out here, make sure I highlight the whole thing now on that empty layer. And then, once I got that highlighted, whoops, I'm going to go up to, actually, I want to merge it first. I want to highlight, yep, merge. Where's my merge? Here we
All
go.
your lines, all your line work. You're merging all
Yep.
your line work with the Pathfinder tool.
Yeah, go into
Yeah. Okay.
Pathfinder,
Uh huh.
merge the colors, the lines, everything. As long as the colors are in the back, it's fine.
Uh huh.
And then you just simply right click back in your work and go to isolate selected group. And now every little section is isolated. So now I can just go in quickly. Let's say this. Let's make him kind of like a blue guy. So boom, blue,
Wow.
and then his skin, his eye. I'm going to keep his eyebrows the same because um, I'm going to manipulate that in my on my highlights and shadows part. Whoops, I gotta remember to touch it first.
Yeah.
Boom, there we go.
Uh huh.
And then find anywhere that needs color and just make sure the appropriate color is added. So my eye, I know my eye, the background's, the eyeball, not the pupil or anything. That's going to be white.
Uh huh.
Same here. I want it to stay the same color. As soon as I select it. Did you already know this trick?
I did not know that trick. I don't do that.
Oh, it
I,
speeds up the process so
yeah.
much.
Yeah. You can making me want to grab my Illustrator on the desktop just so I can play around with that. But basically, my method is I can get there, but not that way.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Uh huh. Uh
Yeah, there's
huh.
a zillion different ways you can do the same thing in Illustrator. This is just like one of those ways. I just, for some reason, I think I was telling you in the Discord that for some reason I couldn't get my lines to clip. To get these sharp edges. For some reason, it just And this is just another way that I found to do it. And I realized I could do this with color as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it works.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a real fast way to get your base color in. And then as long as you leave your initial ink layer alone, and then you just lock both of the color layer and the ink layer, you just go in between. And I'll just do it right now. You can just start adding highlights. And I actually use the pencil tool for highlights, right?
Okay.
For any of that stuff. So I'm going to say the light's coming from the right. So I'll change my brush to just a straight up pencil tool and leave the fill white and just, start. Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make sure you connect these lines.
Mm-hmm.
And you just go through and just start adding your highlights. And you can use, you just use your line art as to trace in between, because you got 2 layers of line art and this is all going in between it.
Mm-hmm.
And the colors is smashed in between in the very back.
Okay.
So you can just draw right over top of it. And then just for instance, I wouldn't mess around with I usually just use a simple, I go to my window, transparency, and I'll just change the overlay to this entire layer to overlay. And then you can start pulling back. Whoops, you got to make sure you choose everything first. Change it to overlay in your transparency thing, right?
Yeah.
And then pull back
Got
your
the highlight.
opacity
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, that's your
And then
highlight.
bam, now you got these highlights. And
Dang.
it's the same principle in shadows.
Uh-huh.
So this whole process has just sped up my workflow. I'm able to just crank out pictures now, like almost at the speed that I'd be able to draw them on paper.
Dang. This is good. I like it. You're doing good. I don't use that trimming method. But I am very interested in that because that's what you do. Sometimes you want to overshoot your line so that you have that thick, consistent line weight at the edge where sometimes you don't have that because that's the end. The end of the line is tapered. So yes, I can see. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let me try some stuff, man. Oh man, let me do document. I hope everybody else taking notes. Hate it. Bam. I'm in Adobe Illustrator myself. If I can a big no. There we go. That's 2 pictures. Okay, so you're using the regular paintbrush.
Yeah, well, for my for the line work, yes, regular paintbrush, and then for the highlights and shadows, I switch to pencil, and I don't do a stroke, I just do a fill.
Right. Okay. So I got a stroke from my brush. I go to object, outline stroke. Is it path outline stroke?
Yeah, so make sure everything that you want is highlighted. So
It's highlighted. Got it. So
yeah, make sure it's all highlighted.
There it is. And
And then
then
hit object, and
okay,
then you hit expand appearance.
object and where's appearance? Under
It should be right under expand.
I see. Oh, okay, expand. So, well, there's expand. I don't get expand appearance.
Weird. Let me see something real quick.
Uh-huh. Object and expand. First was and brush.
Oh
And
wait, so after you draw I'm sorry, you got to duplicate the line first. That's probably why you're not getting the highlight the expand appearance option.
okay, duplicate it. So I have
My bad. So draw your lines. Say you draw your lines, and then just duplicate that entire folder.
Oh, okay.
And then lock the former folder, and then highlight the whole thing from your new folder.
Sounds like a lot of stuff, man. Too many steps. Okay.
It really isn't once you get used to it.
All right. So I got all. So I'm looking at my layers. My layers.
Yeah.
Layers.
So in the
Layer.
new copied folder,
Uh-huh.
select all the strokes
Okay.
and then go to object and then expand appearance.
Oh, okay. Got it. Expand appearance.
Boom. And then go to object live paint.
Object. Live paint.
And make.
Make.
And then
Boom.
you got one more thing, go object live paint and then expand.
Object. Live paint. Expand. Oof. Got
Right.
it. And then I can select those extra edges. Oh my God. Oh,
Yep.
so you have to make a duplicate that layer.
Yeah, exactly. My bad. I forgot about that.
Okay.
That's funny. That's like the one I run into that. I still run into that issue. I forget to duplicate the layer first.
So duplicate layer. Okay. So brush, stroke, outline stroke, duplicate layer. Then it's object, live paint.
Make and then
Make.
and then live paint expand after that, and then you ungroup it. The whole thing.
If it, in case.
Because that whole process just breaks up all the lines, and then once you ungroup it, you can start picking the overlaps and start just getting rid of them.
Okay. All right. So
seems a little cumbersome, but once you do it a couple times, it just becomes lightning fast. When you don't even have to think of it. You know how it is. Like practice makes perfect.
yeah. And you wait till you're at a point where you're ready to start tackling those edges, anyways. You're not doing that for every line. Yeah.
Exactly. I want to make sure that at least my initial line work is absolutely done. Like the character. I'm not worried about the backgrounds here, but at least my characters are good to go, and I'm ready to color.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's so now I'm gonna try it. Okay, so and that's cool because so this is good. This is good. Let me just try it with some text. Like I like drawing my name.
There you
so
go.
I can go the D, and then the T is cool, and the M. But if I want to crisscross the M like that, okay. So I got that DTM. Is it? Layer, brush, boom, T. All right. So select that whole layer and object, path, outline stroke. Duplicate that layer and turn off the original layer. Then I go to object. It was duplicate and light paint make. Object, light paint make. Then object, light paint release. Oh no, expand.
Yep, expand.
Object, light paint, expand. Boom. Now that it's expanded, I get my direct selection tool and I can pick off those intersecting edges. Oh.
Yes, direct selection tool. It helps to ungroup it too. I don't think you have to.
Let me see. Do I have any groups? Yeah, I do have a group actually, but it's all together, so I think it's all right. Interesting.
If it's knocking out, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, once you do it a couple times, you'll just blaze through it in like 10 seconds, and it's just like wow, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so I know about that outline stroke because sometimes we have shapes and we have paths and we want to turn them into shapes. So I knew about the outline stroke. This duplicate layer is necessary to be able to get that light paint make, and then expand. And so the expand part. This is where I feel like a lot of steps, but let's try it. So I got the blob brush. There's the blob brush. Let me turn off the pressure. Fix and then make it a 7. Okay. There we go. D. Oh, but I need to also make sure that it's selected. Merge only with selection. Let me see what came one piece. That's not good. So I need to have that merge only with selection. It's on fix. It's the blob brush. There goes the D. Goes the T. And the M, right? Boom. Then what I feel I could see if this happens. Let me see if I can do it. These are all individual strokes with the blob brush. Did this with the blob brush. So I can select all of it, go into Pathfinder, and divide everything. Boom. When I divide everything, go back to my direct selection tool, and I can select any of these extra pieces that are overlapping, and I can get rid of them. So I thought I thought that's what you were doing. This is another method. And so it's using the Pathfinder, and look, it does the same thing. So 2 ways. What's up, Danette? How you doing? Let us know, who are you out here hanging out in the Behance or in the chat? What's up to Gail? How you doing, Gail? And right now we're experimenting because, what's up, Garrett in the house? Because Jimmy Flame has a technique when it comes to vectors, and I wanted to explore that technique. And so I don't know, Jimmy Flame. I think you're cool, but I think I got a shorter.
Well, I'll have to learn from you then.
And you know what though? This is where, like, I don't know where you learn these steps, right? But we can, you with your steps, me with my steps, can get to the same place with different routes in Illustrator.
Oh, yeah.
Different tools. And that's what I love about Illustrator, that is like you can do so much with an Illustrator that you're gonna find what works for you and what you like, and it's gonna be totally different from someone else. And I like using the blob brush, but that stream that I did last week was about vector. It was about the paintbrush. Yeah. So I like using the blob brush tool and a responsive pressure. What are you drawing with, Jimmy Flame?
Right now, I'm just drawing my shadows and highlights in with a pencil.
I got you. No, what are the? I meant to ask, like, the tools on a Cintiq, on a Wacom, on a Huion.
I'm on a Huion 22 plus.
Okay.
Yes, I'm drawing on a screen.
Mm-hmm. So you got a stylus, and you're right on the screen. Is that is that a touch screen version?
It is. That is the only thing I don't like. It's not a touch screen.
Oh,
It will
okay.
only respond to the pen.
So you use keyboard shortcuts.
Yeah, a lot of keyboard shortcuts. So I'm always like reaching over with, because my computer's set up all janky. My keyboard's actually to the right of it, but I'm right-handed, right? So I'm constantly reaching over my right arm to tap on keys and whatnot.
Switch
Because that's
it.
the way my
What?
I know. I need to switch it in a bad way, but I just haven't.
All right. And so the Huion that you have does not have buttons on the device, right, on the screen.
Doesn't. I should have just threw down the extra $50 for the next step up and got the buttons, But at the time I didn't. I caught this thing on sale. Adari made me hip to this.
Okay.
A while ago. He's the one that said, yeah, exactly. Adari. He says that I have the Huion 22 Plus also. Yes, I actually got this thing because of your recommendation, Adari. I remember you were saying check Amazon. They have deals sometimes. And like 2 days later, I went on Amazon and it was like $200 off or something. So I jumped right on it.
Wow. All right. All right.
If you remember, I was drawing on that pad that it wasn't a screen. It was like that pad that sat on the side.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I got pretty good at it. I mean, I'm telling you, like drawing on that thing probably made me a better artist all around.
Okay.
Because you're not looking at your hand and you're not looking at the paper or whatever, the quote unquote paper while you're drawing. It's just it opens up a different part of your brain with drawing.
Yeah. 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 And some people are really good with those tablets, man. I couldn't. It was tough for me, and I use that tablet, and I still have a couple for when I'm using the pen tool. If I'm on the pen tool, then those tablets are perfect. But yeah, sometimes you need to have your hands and your eyes in the same place. And D7 Ace says I have the Pro 20, so that's the side buttons. What's up, Riley? Welcome to the stream. If you out there have a particular device that you draw with, let us know what that is, and tell us what you like about it. I have a Cintiq, and but it's pretty old, and but no. It has buttons on the sides, but I forget. I programmed them, and then I forget what each button does, and I spend a lot of time trying to figure it out. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna use the keyboard shortcuts. It's faster for me, and I'll roll with that. And so a lot of times. You're gonna draw your guy. I'm gonna draw my guy. Damn. You need some eyebrows too. Don't forget the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I forget eyebrows all the time, man.
Yeah, yeah. D says you can get a Huion mini key dial, which is pretty good if you don't have the buttons. Yes, I've seen those, and I think I'm gonna have the same problem with these buttons that are on the actual peak, is that I forget what they are, which buttons are what, and so it's easy. My muscle memory, because I've been using keyboard shortcuts for a long time, the muscle memory for the keyboard is. Tom says I work on a Mac at work, but I would love to get Illustrator and Photoshop on my Lenovo laptop. Okay, and the Creative Cloud supports two different your logins and two different devices. So if that account that you use for work, you probably use Illustrator and Photoshop on your main personal device. Yeah. Here's the secret. I have a Creative Cloud account, and I have it installed. I have a couple of Surface over here. I have an iMac right there. I was earlier streaming from a Mac Mini, and I'm on a PC right here. Creative Cloud is installed in all of them. So Creative Cloud, doesn't matter how many computers you have, doesn't matter. You can install them, but you can only be logged in two devices at one time. So what happens is, so if I log in on this device and I'm working, and then later on I grab another device and I log into that one, it's still good. But as soon as I want to log into another device, Creative Cloud will say you need to log out of one of these. You have to choose them, and it gives you a window to choose which ones you're going to log from. So I could probably log out of both of them and keep working here, and then log into another one and keep working. But then once I get to the third one, then it complains again. It says you need to log out of any other ones. So at any given time, I am working with two different machines. So that's a little secret right there. Now here's a bigger secret. if you have an iPad, okay, you can log in with your Apple ID or with Adobe ID into any of the Adobe apps in as many iPads as you want. Crazy, because I have 4 iPads. So there you go. Bam. No need, no limit. There's no limit. I'm sure there's a limit eventually, but right now so far with 4 devices, no limit. Sound says, D7A says I still use my keyboard from habit. Yes, me too. Habit. You so long using your keyboard, you just stick to it. Sound says so I can work on some stuff for work at home as well as personal stuff for possible gift ideas. That's why. What about using individual programs, not using cloud? Well, I don't know. I think that membership. Well, once you pay for a program, I'm pretty sure that it's still controlled by the Creative Cloud. Everything is Creative Cloud. So whether you pay for one program or one bundle or the full Creative Cloud, it's still a Creative Cloud subscription. And so I believe, and I don't know, because I got the full cloud. I believe that you can log in 2 different devices. Try it out, Tone. Try it out. Because if you have access to the Creative Cloud from the job, then I would be using that. I'll be like, oh, maybe, I don't know, sometimes, if you have IT involved, maybe limits having the login info and whatever, but I would try it. Boom, that's me, DTM. Jimmy Flame is an athlete. So I when I draw myself around Jimmy Flame, my character has muscles.
Make sure they're giant muscles.
That right there you go.
Like swole.
That's right. That's correct. That's right.
Hey, it's cartoons, you know what I mean? It's got to be a little exaggerated.
That's
or not exaggerated, it's accurate.
It's accurate, right?
100% authentic.
There you go. So yeah, so I drew myself right there. Boom, hold the shift key, bring it in. Bam, there we go. I am gonna let everybody know that right now, Sticker Mule has a sale on stickers, round stickers, $29 for 3-inch round stickers. So time. There you go, boy. Yes. Okay. Muscles. Muscle. Damn, I like it. There it is. Got the muscles, baby. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I need to start coloring just like Jimmy. Boom. Y'all let me know about your Creative Cloud stuff because, man, it's the 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 Creative Cloud subscription is serious. Don't want to live without. If you have access to it, use it. Here's a tip for follow the Creative Cloud on the social media because they do a lot of giving constantly away subscriptions, access to things, and do a lot of giveaways. There is a Discord for Adobe Illustrator. Gotta check it out. If anybody needs that link, let me know. I'll share it. Open to all. Every day there's Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop streams challenges. Want to check it out. So right now, when I'm drawing with the blob brush, I'm able to select the actual shape, each individual shape that I create with the blob brush and move it around. Oh my god. I was gonna draw something totally different right now. Yeah. Let's draw something.
So the blob brush, I haven't used the blob brush much. I usually use blob brush just to kind of like, fill in colors. Why do you like to draw with the blob brush? I'm really curious about that.
Pressure, pressure, and it's already a shape once you draw. Once you draw with it and you select it, it's a shape. Versus the brush tool, it's a path. Now, there's a lot of benefit to either one, but I like the fact that I don't have to think about this brush once I draw it because it's already a path, and it responds to pressure. So depending on your device, this is where it becomes important to know what each one of us artists out here what we're using in terms of equipment, because man, the that pressure sensitivity is something that will make your life so much easier, and it gives you that because it gives you that pencil feeling, that drawing feeling, the brush real life feeling like drawing on paper, canvas, etc. And so if you press hard, you get a thick line. If you press a little bit, you get a thin line. Look at my. And so, and if you don't want to deal with the pressure, because sometimes, like we want a thick outline, and then in the inside we want a thin line. Turn the pressure off to fixed. Click OK, and then every line, no matter what you draw, is going to be the same line weight. So you don't have, yeah, you don't want to fight the line weights.
No.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And it's if you're like on a surface and you want to sit in the couch and draw, you turn off the pressure sensitivity so you're not straining your hand and your fingers and your wrist, applying pressure to the screen to get that line weight you want.
Right.
That's right. I got a ton of lessons here. Asking because I got them. Got them. Boom, boom, boom. Pressure up. Alright. Variation. Got it. Now, I don't know who remembers the Max, the comic book, and the TV show. Watch the Max. It was on MTV. That. Okay, boom, there it is. I forget the name of the character. It was anyway, very blocky head. There it is. Bam. Change the color. Boom. Bam. There we go. Yo, yeah. Okay. Wait, it's too. But yes. There. This. Right, let's duplicate this by holding the Alt key, click and drag, boom, the opposite side. Go to Object, Transform, Reflect, boom, okay, vertical, I like it. Oh yeah, this is all right. Put all this in a whole nother layer. Let me see, arrange, center current layer, got it. Lock it, select all of this, new layer, object, arrange, center current layer. There it is. I separate everything into different layers. Do that. Layer, layer, layer.
Boom.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, man. Illustrator, the tools that Illustrator has are amazing, super amazing. Okay, so now I can finish this drawing, and I remember the Max says Odari. And so there was a character, the Max. It was the Max. Yeah, it was like 2X's, 3X's. I forgot already. Let me see. The Max. Max Comics. Yeah, this is 2X's. The Max. And there was so here it is, the Max. And it was this creature. I don't even know what that creature was about. I forgot already. But he was purple, big and purple. And then, oh, there goes Batman and the Max. What? Sam Keith. That's right. Sam Keith was the artist. And what was that professor? It was just a head. I think it was like a. Yeah, this is a weird comic. I don't never understood it. I don't know what's it about. Try to read it. A little psychedelic. Like a homeless guy in a dream, and that's this lady is the social worker. There he is. This guy. Who is this? Let's. Anyway, that's what that drawing that I just did reminds me. And right. Oh, all right. I like it. I like it. Cool. Let's go ahead and now I need to fill it in with color. So yeah. So blue. What's up with that guy? Why is he blue?
Roll. He's just right.
What?
I don't know what I just messed up the whole thing. Hold on a second here.
Okay, okay. Oh,
Ah, look what I
dang.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta love it when that happens.
That's a psychotic break. He just had a psychotic break.
Exactly. I'm just drawing, man. I'm just rolling with what kind of comes to my head at this point.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
Pushing colors at this point. Yeah, it is really blue. I got to break it up with something. Kind of looks like the blue Arm and Hammer guy or something.
You know, I was thinking of what is that comic and those guys, and there was a blue guy, and he was naked. Uh,
Really?
yeah, what is it? And it had the comedian, and he had been killing people, and it was weird. What was that? I forgot. I forgot the. Somebody will remember.
Right.
So, yeah. So here's what I like about the blob brush also. Like the way you did the coloring, here's how I do the coloring. I can just quickly make an outline inside of the areas where I want the color. So just quickly here, boom, and then it will close. So I will close the drawing, the shape. I will close the shape, and then I can select the outside, the inside path. I can select the inside path and click delete, delete, and boom, there it is, filled in like that.
Oh, that's awesome. And it
Yeah.
does it do the fill on a different layer?
No, it's the same. It's the same. See, so here's no. Look, I get the brush tool and I just close the shape. Just go all the way around like that and close the shape. Boom. So now it's one shape like this, and but it has an outside path and an inside path. So select the inside path, click delete,
Gotcha.
and bam.
Oh, snap.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna mess around with the blob brush more because I'm digging
Yeah,
that.
man. Yeah, yeah, man. I don't know when the blob brush became a thing many years ago,
Right.
and it's just it blew my mind. Yes, Doctor Manhattan from the Watchmen says Odari. That's correct.
All right.
Uh huh. That's
Thank you.
there you go. That's what you don't pretend you meant to do. Now I'm just kind of drawing all around the areas. And okay, let me make this shape. Boom. Select the inside path. Inside path. Delete, and it's filled in. Filled in. Boom. I like it. Boom. Bam. Okay, so now it's time for the layer. I like changing
Adobe
layers.
Live.
What's up? What's up, Bree?
Adobe Live.
Adobe Live in the house. What's up, everybody? Hey, thank you, Bree. Thank you, Alessandra and Odari. We made it to Adobe Live. We beat everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Still standing. We're the best. Simply the best. Oh. Bam. Want it more of a brown. Let's select the inside path to red. It's to here. There we go. Yeah, you have something. There it is. Red. Ah, yeah, yeah. Boom. Blob brush again. Thank you, Taom. Hello, Adobe Live. Welcome, everybody joining us here on Behance. My name is DTM, Delta Tango Mike. And next to me, showing his screen, sharing his screen, and creative process is Jimmy Flame. Check out Jimmy Flame. Check out Jimmy Flame and social media. That is his Instagram, Twitter, and I don't know where else you are on the internet. Jimmy
All
Flame.
over the place.
Spotify and SoundCloud and all these other music joints. Boom, there we go. I kind of, yeah, new layer. Coloring in my guy. That, select that. Here we go. Boom. Oh, that's good. Good. All right, and a little bit of white for the eyes. Here. Yes, thank you, Odari, for the links. That is Jimmy Flame on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a little YouTube channel going. Bunch of music tutorials and stuff like that. I was gonna start doing. I usually save the art stuff for Behance, but I might do start doing some art stuff on YouTube too. We'll see. All right.
Okay. Okay. There you go. Go check out Jimmy Flame on deck. So this side is. I'm gonna make this guy gold. Now, just outline the side. Bam. Select that. Go. Bam. Gold, baby. Now I do want to make the inside color RP and orange. Yeah, yeah. 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 There we go. Boom. Okay. Ooh, so this side is darker. This side is gold and blue. Let's make it blue. Blob brush. You're drawing traditional, Elisandra. Cool. For those of you who want to draw traditional, get ready for Spooktober. Spooktober starts in October 1st and it goes the whole rest of the month. Every day we have a prompt available for you. You can draw whatever you want. Oh, yeah. The ice blue that Lane has. And but you can draw whatever you want, or you can use the prompts that we have in the Spooktober Discord channel. It's up there right now. You can already see the prompts for every day. If you have a better idea for one of the prompts and you'd like to trade it in for something that's on the list that, man, you may feel a little iffy about, go talk to Old Doc. No. Reach out anytime and let's talk about it. Boom, there goes the blue. All right, bam. There we go. Yes, I like this. But yeah, we're going to be drawing with traditional. So get your traditional tools ready. Yeah, starting next month. And by then, Odari will be back in the streaming rotation so that we can all share in the experience. I like it. Okay, let's go here. Shift B for blob brush. Write the word. Draw. Oops, not that way. V. Down. This. Alt. Yes. Yeah. All right. Select that layer. Alt. Click and drag. Second copy. Odari says I'm back on the 16th of September. All right. That's when Odari will be back on the scene with the mean and a pocket full of green. Draw. All right, let's.
I've seen some of your drawings on Instagram, Adari, lately. I think you had some commissions going or something. One was like kind of like a
The Virgin Mary.
yeah, the Mary candle type design.
Oh, yeah,
that was pretty cool.
On it. I
was more in awe of like how he had his colors laid out, like nice and sharp.
Mm-hmm. Oh, darling. This right here looks like the Fast and the Furious guy. Oh my gosh. Look at that face. Family. That's
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Authentic muscles.
That's right. Yeah, authentic muscles. Correct. Now, boom. Make color. Right. Control Alt A. Like it. Draw a pencil. Should have. Boom. Bang. So today I was going to be drawing some backgrounds, and instead, because thank you to Jimmy Flame, I decided to start drawing some character art. Of course, it doesn't take much for me to character art. Yeah.
Like, don't tempt me with a good time.
Boom, boom. Yes. So right now I am drawing on a new layer, make the outline, the line work for this markers. Boom, and move it above the outline of the body. And then between those two layers, I'll make another layer. And now I'm going to draw boom, like that. And it's blue bird. And now next bit is darker. It's darker blue. And as you can see, when I have a color layer in between the two different line layers, then I don't have to erase any of the lines that are part of the sweatshirt or background. And what that does is it helps me also be able to move things around and still have the same markers and not have to redraw what's behind them. Sometimes,
cool.
yes, sometimes it's a little bit of a pain in that you wanted to move something to the other side, but now that you move like this pencil from one side to the other, now you got to redraw the shoulder and get rid of the other shoulder and so on. Like, nah, draw things in different layers. Boom. All right, so here we go. Let's I like it. Like that.
I'm just messing around with some gradient backdrops right now.
Oh, look at you. That's right. Oh yeah.
This pink one is loud.
Yeah, it is. There you go. Okay. But I like it. I like it.
Really?
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm gonna go ahead and slap it on there then, because I'm so indecisive about background sometimes.
Make it loud and in your face.
There you go.
Green marker.
I'll mess around with some of the details on this guy later.
Boom. Okay. And then yeah, edit, make adjustments later, but don't get stuck on it right now.
Right.
Oh, there we go. Got the green, blue. What's another color? I should have yellow. Let's go with yellow. I did have yellow somewhere in here. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the character around his shoulder. Yeah. So this is my life. I'm always being told draw, draw, draw from the good side and the bad side.
Right.
Yeah. Draw, draw, draw. Yes. And right here. Oh, not that color. Boom. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Shadows. So new layer under the line work, and I haven't saved. I don't know if you've saved your drawing yet, man. Save as DTM strong. This in the DTMverse. I have a project on my Behance. It's called the DTMverse. And in that project, I have as far as I can find, every time that I've drawn myself or that someone has drawn me, I have it in here. Let's see, where is it? Scroll down. There it is. The DTMverse. Go ahead and check it out. Go like it or something. There's me as an Aztec warrior, I guess. Aztec scribe. And then you scroll down, it's like a ton of different DTMs right here. These two DTMs are different because they have a different beard. Look at that. Nice. If you scroll down, it goes on and on and on. Lots of details. This was one of my favorites. I need to make some stickers. That's what I need to do. Okay. Okay. I'm going to make the round sticker for this. Oh. Yes. And some more DTM, the letter D. That's what I should do. Another letter D for Delta. Anyways, here, Bree did a drawing of me. We actually minted this as an NFT. And then down here, Odari did this. And
Nice.
yeah, yeah, he did it on a stream. Sent it to me. We minted it. It's NFT. And that's it. It's time to add some more. There you go. What you got going on? How's it looking, Jimmy Flame? Is still playing with the background?
Yeah, I think I'm good with the background.
Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of shadow here, and we're done for today. We had a good time.
Hey man, thanks for having me on here. It was really good to get back on here.
Yes, yes. Well, we miss you. We miss you a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. We
I
support
will
you.
be around. I will be around for sure.
Good, good. We support you in whatever you want to do with your life. Don't forget the Richard.
I mean, I don't know. I'm looking at them muscles right there, you know.
Yeah, boy. That's right. Yum. Yes. Filling in some areas, and let's go ahead and go inside. Boom, and dance. Like that whole layer. Where's my transparency? Turn it down some. Multiply. Boom. More. Oh boy. It. Nice. Nice. Huh? So once you change the opacity for that layer, anything you draw in that layer is going to keep that opacity settings. Oh, except there, bam, it. Just look. Trust me. All right, I taught Vin Diesel. Draw, draw, draw. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sign it, and we'll be done for tonight. That's right. Jimmy Flynn got his signature. That's right. Get that signature.
Helpful for the stopping point. You're done when you sign it.
That's right. When you sign it, that's it. You're done. Pencils down.
Exactly.
I'll put that right there.
Yeah. Once again, thank you. This is a pleasure, man. Good to see you, Dario, in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, welcome. Thank you for stopping through. Everybody, that was Jimmy Flame. Check him out. Jimmy Flame on Instagram. Jimmy Flame77 on Instagram. Odari dropped some links in the chat. Just go ahead and find Jimmy Flame and tell him that we sent you. We sent you. Thank you, everybody. DTM. Thank you, Odari, Elisandra, Taum. Let's see. D7 Nates in the house. Riley, Danette. Thank you, Gail. Thank you for stopping through. Gareth, SLP Price. Yes, you guys are cool. Axel in the house. Let's see who else. All of you are good people. Thank you for hanging out. I am DTM Delta Tango Mike. Find me anywhere in the internet, Delta Tango Mike. And I will be back streaming on Friday. I have a stream I want to do Friday. Maybe I get a chance to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. But yes, join us in the Discord. And there goes Jimmy Flame with the website flamesthename.com. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah. Flames the name. And then but yes, join us in the Discord. Tomorrow we have a movie night. Odari, I don't know if you have Blade, but we're watching Blade tomorrow on movie night here in the Discord, 7 p.m. EST. Talk to you later. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.